Recording. There we go! Yay! I'm a genius. It's sitting here. But, yeah, no, I mean, playing at that... Once you have a game plan for, I think, each range that you want to play, you start from there, and then you start working towards, like, character-specific game plans.
Ooh.
So, like, Zero Suits, like, if I'm doing a Ditto, I know that we're both kind of fishing for Flip Kick. I know that I want to always tech away and try not to let Down Smash ever get me. Because I'm used to it. That was good.
And do not neutral tech.
Yeah, do not neutral tech against Zero Suit. That is the lesson of the day. Let's see. Yeah, good. I did miss space, so that was perfect. There you go. One of the things I love doing, but is a bad habit sometimes, is air dodging, like, from ledge inward.
Yes, that can be very helpful there.
It can be. Like, if you do it, like, once in a while, your opponent... That'll catch you. Your opponent won't be ready for it. So...
I have a tendency to, like to just fly back instead.
Say that again?
I have a tendency to fly backstage, just down air.
I mean, yeah. I like down airs. One trick that I think helps if you want to try to down air is if you have your jump, double jump right before you down air.
Yeah, I do that, or if I'm far up, I'll down air and then like the flow, and then I'll jump and down air again.
Yes! Yeah, if you get the little slow from getting hit up. Those are good. Let's see. Oh gosh, you're skinny.
I know, that's the problem with this whole entire matchup.
It is one of those things where it's like, this character especially has a lot of that, like, as you're playing a Ditto, you have to be more precise, which is honestly a good thing, because it helps you get really used to it. There you go. Be good. Yep.
But yeah, I tend to find my biggest issue is that on characters like Wario and I fucked up. Wario and stuff like that, where they are very much so aggressive. It's hard for me whenever I'm put on my back foot, even if I get a good hit, to then continue the advantage.
Right. That makes sense. So, getting that first, like, because they have such strong approach options, keeping advantage is hard. I know what I'm getting. Okay. Trying to think of the best way. So, like, see ya. So yeah, I think in terms of advantage, like, if you can get to this position where you're holding the players on ledge, that's the first spot you can always just try, is like, okay, how do I do it? And don't do anything, like, you don't have to go for the kill. That's something I think a lot of times people want to, is it's like, oh man, what do I do? Oh, okay, let's just do it again. Here we go. Oh, I'm not sure. Kick, kick. And just keep trying to, like, reset it. And that way, like, if you mess up, like, you can try to go for something once you feel confident in the lead. Right? So, like, if you're like, I'm not sure, I just kick people off. Nice. And I'm like, okay, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm just going to hold it. I'm an idiot for grabbing, but... And that way, like, I can reset. It's like, oh, I'm not confident. Reset. Tilt, tilt. And then... Wait. And that way it's just like, you're just constantly putting pressure on your opponent.
Yeah.
So, just so that, like, you're at 118 right now, that's an okay percent. Like, you're starting to get to that point where you can do, like, little things that fish into kills. Like, this is hard because you gotta, like, fair back air is very nice. That's one thing I would say if you can get good at that. Learning that would be good for just getting the kill at, like, 100.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times things don't combo anymore, which is really the hardest part of Zero Suit, in my opinion. Is it's all great until you get to about 100% on your opponent. Then you're like, what do you do?
Yes.
But yeah, like right now I'm just kind of like chipping away at the ledge, and it gave me like 60% just by getting some simple reads that weren't gonna kill you, but were at least gonna keep pushing you. And then you wait for a mistake, because sadly a lot of Zero Suit is playing for, oh my gosh. Ah! Roll.
Do you like spaghetti?
Roll. Oh, come on, you're supposed to roll. I was like, please, please.
Zero Suit's like to each other with his shields up. What do you do next?
Right? Alright, so I'm gonna swap to, I'm gonna do Diddy.
Okay.
Because I do actually use Diddy in a couple matchups. Namely Bayonetta, because I just hate that character.
Yeah.
So I just go Diddy Kong in that matchup just because it's easier. But I can show you some good game plan styles against it. Especially because I practice with a Diddy Kong. They're kind of my training partner, honestly. Diddy and Snake are my two training partners. So
Snake is a hard one.
Snake is, as I fight Kronos every week. So, yeah, so Diddy especially is like a lot of this sort of, like, he goes for his banana, he grabs it, he waits, and he throws. Retreat, wait, throw. Tries to get a grab, and then just kind of edge guards from there. So, one thing that is good to know is that if you crouch, I will always fare over you. So, like, go ahead and crouch really quick.
Oh.
Like,
awesome.
you don't even have to shield. That's the craziest part, is if you're just crouching, yeah, as long as you don't stand up. But, like, literally, the moment you stand up...
Oh, wow. Okay.
And a lot of Diddies, like, really try it. Now, if they do that, where they slow down a little, that's when you'll have to shield, right? Because if they choose to rising aerial, you're actually protected in a lot of matchups. Because you just crouch and you're too low. And then if you react to the fact that they don't do it immediately, but as long as I'm doing it immediately, I will never hit you. So,
That's awesome.
yeah, and that's a lot of characters. The only thing you got to be careful of, obviously, is if they choose to not rising and they choose to wait and land with it. Then it'll obviously hit you.
Okay.
So,
Yep.
like,
For Diddy, I'll probably use Samus if I go against Diddy, honestly.
yeah, Samus. Samus is a good
Yeah.
one. So, but even Samus has that too, actually.
Really?
Samus is a little higher, but like characters like Roy and Chrom, for sure, because they always go with like Nair. They'll miss, and that's the best part.
Okay.
So, knowing when to crouch and which moves you can just crouch under, versus having to shield. Because if you don't have to shield, that's very nice, because then that means all of your moves you have access to, without any shield drop lag.
I was too late on that one.
Barrels! Barrels! You're supposed to go back.
And now my favorite part of the Diddy matchup.
Yeah, Yes, where you get to keep the banana.
And I'm just gonna whip for my life.
Yep, I agree. I'll take that now. Thank you. Aww. But yeah, no, I think knowing when you're able to crouch, Wario kind of has a little problem because like his Nair is like his big tool. And that is kind of rough. Because I think that'll hit you on the ground when he's landing. So, nice. I like that weight. That was a really good weight. Oh god, I fell for it. Yep, that'll kill me. That's good.
Yeah, I have a lot of training against Diddy just because of Maddox.
Yep.
He's kind of taking me under his wing, which has been nice.
That's good. I mean, especially in a matchup that I would say is harder for you. Like, as you can make it work and practice with like those types of people who like it's a bad matchup. So if you figure things out, that'll translate even better to a lot of like other things. Interesting, I did not know that's how that worked. Diddy, banana, boring time. I did shield both of your life. I did not. Yup, hi! Aw. I was kind of hoping it would, nice, that actually got me. I got good shield. I was hoping that you would kick or bounce the barrels and it would just explode on you.
Yes, that is...
It can happen.
Maddox has become really good at the barrels. So I killed him once and he controlled them to still kill me.
Right. Trying to think, what other character, so... Yeah, Cloud. Cloud is a good one. Cloud is a great one, actually. Like, this would be a good... Like, when I fought, Enhanced PV, was his tag? He's really,
Yes.
Really good Cloud. His big thing was playing, like, a certain slower playstyle where it's just, like, he's gonna use his giant sword and be annoying, right? So, like, it's the same thing here, where if I'm doing back airs, which is what Cloud is really good at, if I'm rising and you're crouching, you can just up smash me as I'm going over you. And, like, that might happen. So things like that, and, like, if I miss, or if I use any rising aerial, it's free. Like, you get to up smash this, and what am I gonna do?
Why have I not been crouching?
Huh?
Why have I not been crouching?
Yeah, and that's the nice part is literally you crouch and then you get an up B or up smash or whatever you want, up tilt if you're not too sure about it. Because a lot of players will do rising back airs if we're like running around in neutral. They'll do this every time. Like, rising. Then the mix-up obviously is they go... they delay it, but then if you go in rising, you hit them because of it. So it creates this really good, like, balance of, like, aggression that you're allowed to create. And it's just because your crouch is good.
Okay.
And crawling is even better, because then you can space yourself, but that's the extra movement stuff. So, but yeah, like literally first thing I would ever do against any ZSS if I fought them is I try to get them to want a rising aerial battle with me, and then I stopped rising aerials.
Oh, that's fair.
Because then they all of a sudden are like, wait, what? No, the battle's changed. And I'm like, yes, it has. So that's the conditioning piece that I try to do. But like, yeah, even Cloud, like, crouching he's got this move, so like his crouch isn't good, but he's got the sliding down tilt, so yeah. So I would say crouch is gonna be one of those tools that if you can get used to doing, it'll be good. Now that's easier said than done, right?
Very much so.
Because you're gonna be used to moving, you're gonna be used to dashing around. Typically what I like to do is I'll do this and then I'll crouch. Ha! Like I crouched under jab there. It's great. I would say if you ever do back throw, feel free to just jump after them. I think Paralyzer can mix it up, but in general, you can always just like, you could flip or kick flip and then not actually kick, or flip jump and never kick. There's the wording. Because that way you're just continuing to push your pressure. Got me.
Oh.
Roll. Come on.
Oh, I didn't turn around.
You were right. You just turned around. You were good. Good. Nice shield. Yep, side B. Your side B usage is actually really good.
Thank you.
You don't like overuse it too much, and you use it to keep your opponents in space. So, as long as they're not jumping above you or getting around it through aerials, you're using it pretty well as a coverage tool. Ooh, okay. Yup. So I didn't go down. I knew. I knew!
Oh, you were there in time. I didn't think you were going to be able to get there.
That was good. So, yeah, no. So the first two things was the percentage thing, crouching. What else would be good?
Oh yeah, do you ever... So I've been labbing a lot of stuff. Do you ever do falling up air into up B? Because I figured out that's a true combo.
Yes. That is a really good one. I only go for it when the opponent's at like 70 to like 100.
Okay.
That's or if I get like a ladder extension, you know. But like just falling up air to up B, just like the immediate one, I usually do it like 70-ish.
Okay.
And if I miss it, I just jab and run away. Like if I don't get the up air, I just do this, and run.
Okay.
That way it's like quick reset. Ah, crap, I'm done. And if I get the jab, I'll obviously finish it, but I'll just do a jab 1. Because like you could try to do this at 0, but that doesn't feel worth it at all.
No.
So 70 is about where that range is good.
I did it. I did it.
You did. I tell people when they fight ZSS to roll away. Like if the ZSS chases you and upbeats you later, they earned it.
Oh, that was so good.
See? So like yeah, 0 to
The
100.
IDJ that you had was nice.
Huh?
The IDJ.
Oh yeah.
The instant double jump. That was perfect.
So it's definitely a great tool that I do recommend as like a good kill move, especially for those higher percentages. And like you can see right there, like Zero Suit's skinny, so you gotta be precise about it. But it's not that bad. It's like right here, this is true. Those little percentages, like, start to... They help you get the kills, but otherwise you'd have to just go for a straight back here or a side B. And then sometimes just flip kicking on stage is good too. Just to see. Just to see.
I was so mad I missed getting 5th because I grounded somebody and they like instantly fell out of my up B, and I was like, "Yep, GSS sucks."
Yep. that is the saddest feeling ever. There are times where I'm like, I'm dropping ZSS because of that, and I'm like, I go 1 week without her, and I'm like, never mind, I'm coming back. I put too much time into you to drop you for that.
That's what I feel. I'm like, Samus is probably a better character in the like grand scheme of the meta that I'm in right now.
Yeah. I mean, in your meta, I would probably say so, but also, I think Zero Suit is like a higher tier character in general.
Oh, yes.
Like, yeah, right here, up air.
You're doing it the wrong way.
Yep. Fine. It's hard though, because when you are... It is actually Zero Suit's safest move on shield. So, that is something good to know. Is that it is her safest move on shield, and I shielded, so...
And I know.
Yeah. So, especially if somebody's on a platform like that, and you're falling underneath the platform, that will make it a lot easier to get those up air up Bs.
Yes.
So rather than, like, the hard part of up air up B, like landing, is how low you have to get to the ground, right?
Yes, and land without the... I don't know what you'd call stall animation.
Yeah, you're like auto-canceling it, I guess.
Yes.
And since it is her fastest move, like, if you do hit a shield, it's okay. But, like, what I do, especially right here, is, like, all landing and then double jump. Like, that way I shark them on this platform. And now I can just double jump immediately to chase them.
Okay.
That way it's like, this is the easier one to hit, in my opinion. Like, yes, low to the ground's nice and all, but, like, if you try to fast fall it, there are so many extra inputs you're doing. Whereas this is so much easier. And then you just literally doom, boom.
Awesome.
So that, I think that will be an easy one for you to just be like, oh, they're shielding on a platform. Poke, poke. Okay, coming. And go. So that kind of idea.
Gonna that.
Huh?
I'm definitely gonna lap that.
Yeah, and that'll be just like you gotta get used to it. I think the hardest part of up air, up B is just the character weights do matter. So you do have to kind of like judge it as you're doing it. Because, like, Bowser is huge, but like he's not gonna go very high. So if you instant double jump, you're gonna over jump him on accident. Or if characters like Pyra is a great example of, like, if you miss it, you're dying. So you gotta very much be careful about which characters you decide to do.
All that out.
Yo. Foot kick. Foot kick. Oh, come on!
No. Oh.
Yep.
You knew exactly what you were going for.
Yep.
You didn't want to actually go off stage that far to get me.
No, I just wanted you to come back. I just wanted you to start returning to stage. That's another good, like, thought process to have is, do I want to be out there with them, or do I just want to hover with them back to stage? Because I'll, like, wait off stage and be, like, kind of just safe for me and not overextend. Because they have to come back. I don't really have to go out there. They have to come back. Obviously, it's cool when you go out there and you land these cool little tricks, but... have anything. But you're dead.
Oh. Yeah, that's perfectly fair. That is perfectly fair.
No, I definitely could see your ZSS getting really good in terms of like being a top player in your state. It's like,
Thank you.
Like you understand what you need to do with her, and it's just fine-tuning your decisions.
See, I feel like that's where Smash Ultimate was my first Smash game. I haven't taken it very seriously until like past, I don't know, 5 months.
5 months. 5 months and you're here?
Huh?
5 months and you're already here?
Well, me and my friend played a lot, but it was always just me and him.
Yeah.
And it's not like we were like very good. We just like playing together.
Right.
But I've been very fortunate to have, like I said, one of the top people in the whole state, like coaching me a little bit. Mainly because I did it again. I'm just mindlessly playing and talking.
Yep. I mean, I will say that is one of the things that, like, I've noticed is, like, if players are talking, or ironically, if players are, like, I call these the mid-level player habits. Like, if you get somebody, like, you're good enough that I wouldn't say you're mid, but when you're talking, you'll do the mid-level habit.
Oh, yes.
It's great.
1000%.
Like, MK Leo fell for back throw flip kick. Like, every player gets stupid for a second sometimes.
You can't hold in. You just can't hold it.
He, like, looked at me and was like, I hate you. And I was like, thank you.
I did that to a Mario at 10%, and he was just like, why?
Yeah.
Why did that work?
Because you jumped,
Like,
you
what?
silly goose. But, yeah, no, I mean, because I've been playing since Smash 4, and Zero Suit the whole time. So, like,
Back when Zero Suit was actually good.
back when Grab was good, honestly. That's the only thing that went away, like, really badly, is her Grab is just so much worse. Yeah.
Oh,
I was sure it wasn't going to work if you air dodge, so I stopped and just waited. And so knowing when to do that is so good. Because, like, right there, like, you air dodged, and I'm like, okay, cool, I can just wait now and do something else. That was good. I like that little trick. I need to do that myself more. Yeah, this is hard. Like, landing up air to up E is honestly a very hard thing to do.
I held it again.
See you.
Oh, your mash is
It's a little good.
a little on point there.
Yeah, I just spin the stick very quickly.
Oh, come on.
That's like the worst feeling, because like you feel like you hit them. Woo. And I always say it's almost better to not extend if you're unsure, just because then you can reset and like keep trying to just find things that are good for you. Like, most characters don't have a flip kick, right? Like, they're not going to be able to go run away as much as like you are. So you're able to just keep chasing as much as you want. Really? Huh.
Okay. Yeah.
I was like,
Wind it up.
I'm at 100. We can die here. I'm okay with this. Yeah, yep. This is my favorite combo. 45 for free. Leads to Nair flip kick percents. So I always... It's a stupid thing, but whenever I, like, kill somebody, I'll always... While I'm waiting for them, I'll double jump and then just shoot a paralyzer. Just to see. Because that double jump and then a paralyzer makes their respawn timer, like the invincibility, run out. So I'll do this and then just do that whenever. It's great. I'm gonna miss. I know I'm not to go for F smash. Stupid for thinking that.
Oh.
You should have died.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
I mean, you wanted to tether, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's the one thing that I've been told to implement more is tethering, but I just don't trust it. I miss too many.
I've started doing this thing where if somebody goes too far off stage, like if I hit them too far off stage, I'll jump off, tether, and then if they try to recover low, I can usually flip kick and spike them down.
Yeah, that's true.
I see Mars do that a lot, and I'm like, okay, I like that.
Yeah. Mars has some of the best, like, flashy kills. For sure.
It's hard to understand his play because it seems like it's dumb options, but they work.
So, I've talked with Mars about it because Mars is willing to talk to me at least. He's a good person, but like sometimes he gets like tired of people and doesn't talk to them.
That's fair.
At tournaments because he's always bombarded with people. But because we play ZSS and he was there laughing when I beat Riddles. Because then he lost to Riddles later. That
really?
Tournament. Yeah, it was great. So, I was the finale of the Terry, honestly. After that, there was no more Terry. Just Kazuya time. But Mars always says his playstyle is all about conditioning. Like, he gets people used to a playstyle, and then he switches it immediately.
That's fair.
People get very used to it. And so, like, he'll always play safe up here, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he'll be like, I'm going off stage! Boom! And so it feels like a dumb option, right?
Yes.
But he hasn't used it. So he's, like, saving the dumb option for when people are like, oh, you won't do that. You haven't been doing it at all yet. And then all of a sudden he does. And it's like, wait, how did that work? Yep. I was right, but I was bad. Well, I should actually SDI Zero Suits Up Smash. Like a good player. I never have to SDI that move because I'm the one who plays her. That's it.
A lot of people do not know.
No, it's like
great.
It's good when they don't know. It is great when they don't know.
Oh, I'm trying to.
I got you. I got you.
Thank you.
Sometimes I like doing the things like, especially when like playing with people, like the I gotcha thing, to work on my own precision, you know?
Oh no, that was well timed.
And it's just so that like, if there's ever a point, it just shows me that I'm in control of my character enough that I can do whatever.
That was the wrong way.
Air dodge. Well, similar. That's it. Boop. Oh no, I'm bad. Your roll. I'll just wait right here.
Okay.
Shoot.
Yeah. I knew I shouldn't have done it. I knew it was just gonna bounce off, and I was like, yeah.
You're like, I should have, and then all of a sudden you're getting up, and you're like, so that is what happens.
It's scientific research.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like knowing when you should search for combos with Zero Suit. Like, know what are low. I like separate it into 3 categories of like 0 to mid, mid to high, high and above. Like, develop like what combos you want to search for at those percentages.
Okay.
And it does flex between some characters, like heavies you can go low is a little bit higher up, right? Or in Pichu, high percent is like 60. So,
Yeah.
So you gotta kind of like, that's where the experience comes in of like learning matchups and stuff. But if you know what you want to do, like my playstyle is very, almost routine to me at this point, if that makes sense. Like I know that I want to keep fishing for certain things at certain percentages. This is good for you. I was a little greedy, I wanted it. Ooh. Yep.
Yep. That's good pay. Yeah. Seems about right.
Grab his wrist. Oh, okay. Air dodge, yep. That is a cool little trick that I do at low percents, is I'll try to hit people and have them air dodge back into the platform. And then I can try to go for another up smash. Especially this, and then they'll air dodge and I just up smash. At 0 especially, like that usually catches them for a good tech chase on the platform. Yep, that'll do it. Good. Just really want it. You ever hit the ground yet? No,
Yep.
yeah, that's my favorite trick, is like release this early shield. They'll want to get up attack you, and then you just up B. A lot of people will fall for that little trick. Because it's so tempting, because you're right there. Like, get up attack is supposed to be the smart option. To punish an attack on ledge. But you, down smash is so fast. Parry. Ooh,
that one hurt in the gut a little bit.
You felt that one. Yup.
I'm alive! I'm not alive.
Yep.
I'm alive!
I'm not. The flip kick is an amazing move until they know it's coming. But yeah, trying to think what else for you. Do you have any questions?
Not particularly. I'm just trying to absorb everything. Yeah, I'm trying to absorb watching you play and how you handle different situations.
Yeah. One thing I like to, that got me thinking about like how you're watching my play. So I like doing this sort of like triangle movement where like I like going here, like especially using these platforms. Like,
yeah.
I like doing this kind of movement. Where like I always like retreating like this. And sometimes I'll land here and not, but it's like a triangle really.
Okay.
There is something called triangle jumping, which is where you dash forward and then jump back.
Yeah.
It's like a mini triangle. That's a good way to like fake aggression and be a little safe. And then there is also, just as a FYI, if you use the frontward one, your hurt box shrinks, which is very nice sometimes.
Okay.
Not that I think you're ever going to do it intentionally, but sometimes it's good just to know, like, oh, I was doing this, so I might be a little more safe. Whereas she does the whole backflip with her legs kicking up.
Yeah, that's like, hey, here's a big hurt box.
Yeah, so, but, like, I still don't mind. I mean, I'm like, okay, retreat back up here, and then I run back off. But, like, if you do this, you get, like, you can chase, you can go back, you can go down, and it just keeps this, like, pressure. So it's not like, a lot of times players will tell you to hold center, like, right here.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I agree and I disagree with that, right? Because ZSS's strength is honestly right here, right? I almost think you want to hold right here. Like, just slightly so that you have this platform. And with any...
it's great for back air, too.
Yeah, like, you can fish for a back air on this, or if you're, like, if you're a little pressured, it's okay. As long as you can hold the edges of a platform. Now, obviously, like Smashville, center there makes sense, right? You have the whole stage above you. But on these stages, since most people like going PS2, I think right here is so much more ideal, because then you can jump and get here, which is covering this spot. You can jump back if they go high. You're protected with this platform. Like, if they try to double jump and swing, or even full hop and swing, they're going to hit this platform. And so you can just kind of retreat, and now you're back under the platform. And so that's a lot of my, like, game plan, is this sort of, like, I'm here, what are you going to do? And then if I can get anything that leads to a combo on this platform, I go off from there. So, just kind of a positioning thing that I prefer. So.
Okay, I'll try that out.
Yeah.
So I am so used to going to center, but like, DSS have so many movement options that it's not... We can get away from a lot of things.
Yeah, to me, holding center is like, try not to let yourself be on the outside of the platforms. That would be holding center to me. It's like, your center is literally like, hold this whole thing right here.
Okay.
Which is harder, because like, you're going to give your opponent a little bit. But like I said, if you stay under the platform, good luck trying to hit me. You limit how your opponent can approach you. So, yeah. And even like here, I'll like stand here a lot of the time. Because now I get that, and I get a little reset, and now I reset back under. So having an intentional spot where you stand is very nice. Like on PS2, I use the Pokeballs. I know you probably have mods, and so do I. So, who knows what your stage looks like? Mine is not a Pokeball right now.
Mine is a synthwave thing with palm trees.
Ah, mine is a Lugia, dark Lugia in the background.
Ooh, nice.
So, like, yeah. But it's that sort of, like, you want to hold a certain area of the stage. And know what you want out of it. Like, why are you holding it? And have a reason for it. Like, I want to be right here because I want to be under this platform. Or be able to go up here if I want to retreat. Like right here, it's like, cool, what are you gonna do? Boom. But see, like how you kick there and all of a sudden you're on that platform? Yeah. That's a lot of characters that'll swing at you, and now you're underneath. Oh, that's rough.
Yep.
Yep, as soon as you get a regrab, I just roll, boom.
I love doing that too.
And I do the roll just to make sure, like I'm set up well. I should die here. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love holding the corners of this platform. It's like my favorite spot to stand. Oh, missed. Nice. Down tilt is good for that sort of same like crouch reasoning. Like you might be able to hit an opponent that's like using an F tilt or something. I also like doing like if I do attack a shield, like back air and do an immediate F tilt, just to try to keep the pressure going. Since F tilt is insanely fast. Didn't kill. Thought it would. You know what my favorite kill is? That.
Nobody expects the how quick it comes out, I don't think.
No, I mean, usually it's like, that's your best, like, DI mix-up kind of kill.
You know, I did it, I knew I shouldn't have.
It's like, come on in. Hello.
The water's fine, kid.
It's fine, I promise.
5, 4, 3,
Not giving you satisfaction. I'm not giving you the satisfaction.
Now for the real fight.
You know, sometimes you just gotta. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna. Sometimes you just gotta go for it, you know?
I agree. I just saw the timer and I was like, I want this kill.
Alright, I'm gonna not talk and I'm gonna try to go serious and see how it goes.
Let's do it. Let's do a real, like, everything, put it together. I'm gonna try to force certain things out of you and see if it happens. So. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yep.
We have the same brain
Oh,
cell.
that got me.
We have the same brain cell right there.
Wow, that still caught. That was crazy.
Yeah, Zair to flip kick, if I hit a Zair while you're jumping, it can connect. Spike's hard, but it can always connect in the air. Yeah, so a lot of the things I'm looking for are just like you getting a little too close into what I call like my bubble, like my attack range bubble.
Okay.
And so like I always view it as like Zero Suit has a bunch of bubbles around her, right? Like your burst range bubble, up smash is like a bubble, and like if you get into a range where Zero Suit can attack, that it's just knowing like your burst range is really like where are you allowed to hit your opponent from.
Okay.
And so I like wait for you to get just enough in, like right here. I'm just like, okay, you're obviously in. Here's this one. No, that's good. That's bad for me.
Yeah, whoops. Oh, the wrong way.
That's rough. because you were right. See ya. Careful, I'm at percent that I can get out.
Yep. Yep.
I don't go for up B unless they're at 80 or higher. It's kind of my rule. Yep, I deserve that.
Yep. Should have called it.
Yeah. I think I see something
Oh,
That's so
fucking
sad. I should be dead in every regard. This is so interesting.
Oh. Okay, that was not.
Yeah. Hey. I really wanted you to go for the down arrow stage. Alright. So let's do one more, but I have something I want you to focus on while you're playing.
Okay.
So, the last duck I was kind of testing to see if my theory was holding true. So, whenever you attack with an aerial on me and I shield it, right?
Yes.
You do two main options. You either shield or you attack aggressively. I just want you to run away.
Okay.
And it sounds kind of weird, but like, the idea is you can reset yourself because you kind of put yourself in disadvantage the moment you hit my shield. So, retreating and just immediately getting out of there to live another day and try to go for the next interaction might be better than counter swinging after missing or shielding extra after missing.
Okay.
So that was something I was like trying to see how often, and 2 out of every 3 times you would shield again. And if not, you would just do a tilt, which is good. Like you would do this into that, or you do this into shield. But it was never this and run away.
Okay.
So I just want you to think about running away, which sounds stupid, But that idea of like
What?
pressure, leave. Pressure, leave.
Okay.
So, I just want you to see if you notice it as you're playing.
Oh.
Not that it's always a bad option, but just notice it. Even there, down air into a shield immediately. Yeah, that's a lot more annoying to hit.
How do you knock it out so quickly?
That's why I do that one and not an uppy. Because I actually think if you are a great master, you could get out of that. So. Oh, see? Yeah, by dashing away, you didn't get hit there. Ah, that dash was a great mix up. See?
Oh, what am I?
What's up?
I said, what am I doing?
Yeah, you
do that.
Yeah, just do that.
I
Like,
wasn't even paying attention to your percentage. Just like, yeah, I could have just.
yeah, I was like living at 1 a.m. like, I'm just, okay, I'll be a grab away. Ah, see? So then I have no pressure. Like that.
Yeah. I just felt like that was so autopilot for me.
Right. And so, like, but even I was noticing when you were dashing away, I would, like, whiff an F tilt all of a sudden, right? Or miss an attack, like, trying to punish your counter aggression. So,
Yes,
like,
that was so good. Thank you.
like, I think that, especially when you fight certain characters, like, I'm gonna just use Luigi because of stupid uppy, but, like, things like that have, or Cloud, that has a great uppy, right?
Yes.
If you do, like, a fair and then you run away, Cloud might uppy and miss you, and then you get to punish him coming down. So small things like that, like, and you were still F-tilting and shielding once in a while. Like, it's not like you don't do those, but just adding in the option of leaving, just so that you have the freedom to move around, because you're so mobile.
Okay.
So, that was something I was kind of trying to figure out, was, like, where are you, like, I like to call it, like, sticking like glue. Because ZSS is so slippery that you want to always be constantly moving. And typically, the thing that ZSS struggle with is, where do you move? You know, like, how do you keep moving so that you're not getting pinned down and pressured? So,
Okay.
I think having that ability whenever you, like, when you attack and you're trying to pressure, to know you can leave at any point and say, alright, I'm done trying to pressure, let's reset. And you make the choice to do that.
You know, that had never been pointed out to me, and I started to see it in that match.
Yeah, like, there was some pretty obvious, like, F-tilts I whiffed, like, right in front of you, and I'm like, yep, you dashed away. Ding. And it's like, just that dash away means, alright, I whiffed the F-tilt, we're back to neutral. And you can reset and do whatever you want to from there. So can your opponent, to be fair. But, like, certain characters, like DK, like, you whiff something on his shield, you do not want to get grabbed, so you run away. Or
Yes.
things like that, or especially up air, since that's its ZSS's safest move on shield. Like, run away, or fair is kind of hard because there's 2 hits. If you only hit the first one, running away is very hard for opponents to react to. So, and it just creates more opportunities for you to, like, reset and set up another interaction because you're so mobile, and that's where ZSS's strength is. So, yeah.
You were awesome.
Thank you. I always try to, like, figure out a good balance of, like, here's an info dump, but here's practical stuff too. You know, like, I could be like, yeah, so ZSS is frame, like, 2, whatever, blah, 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 and I'm like, I don't really, like, pay too much attention to frame data. It's more of, like, interactions, you know, like, I know what her fastest move is on shield, and that's all I really need to know. Everything's slower than that. Got it. There is some interactions that it's good to know the frame data for, but, like, in general, it's like you can kind of start to get a feel for how the character moves if you just start moving around constantly. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to practice all of this.
Good. And I will put up this whole VOD for you. It's like an hour. And I'll just keep it unlisted on YouTube unless you don't care.
I don't care. If you want to do whatever you want with it.
Cool. Because some people are like, yeah, I just want to, like, look at it myself or show a friend or two. I'm like, okay, I'll leave it unlisted on YouTube, and you can just send a link to whoever you want. Because
Look, if other people can learn from this, please, by all means.
I know, right? Like, that's my goal, is just to get more ZSSs up there, and just, honestly, the more ZSSs that do things, the more I can learn from too. So it's always good to see more ZSSs coming out. So, because, like, even with you, I was like, okay, I see, like, if I'm stealing from you, I saw a lot more side B usage from you. I was like, I like how you're stopping my jump in approaches with that. I should steal that.
No, I feel that.
So, it's all, I always feel like there's something to gain from every playstyle. So.
Well, yeah, I can't wait to work with you again.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I'll really soon.
Yeah, let me know. If you ever have questions, you can just DM me. You have my Discord now. Like, if you ever just have a quick question, just throw it at me, and I'll be like, yep, alright, here's an answer. So, because, yeah, I have notes on most of the cast. So.
Yeah, I just gotta do it, you know? You gotta practice.
Yeah, well, and if you ever want, like, if you ever get a VOD of any character or anything, you want to just look at that and break down, like, start getting player-specific or, like, character-specific, definitely down to do that, too. So.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I would love that.
Cool. Alright.
Well, I will speak to you probably sooner than later.
Alright, sounds good. Thanks again.
Yes, I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, of course. I'll catch you later.
Catch you later. Bye.
See ya.